Learning English with English faculties.
Okay, so last class that we had, we discussed about what IELTS is, what are the different sections of IELTS, and we also discussed about what is the time that is taken for each section, how the grading is done, and a couple of more things that is related to your uh, IELTS, right? Do you have any
Yes, sir.
questions from that? Anything?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir. No questions.
All right, so today we start with one of the most challenging section of IELTS writing. And in your case, it is IELTS academic writing. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Now, IELTS academic writing, as it is in general, has two sections, two tasks. So task one and task two. Okay. Task one in this test takers are asked to describe some visual image or visual information. Okay. It could be, it can be a graph. Okay. It can be a chart. It can be a table. It can be a diagram. Any one of this. Okay. In task two, test takers are, so test takers are asked to write an essay, right? And they need to write it for 250 words in 40 minutes. Task one is for 150 words. Okay? 150
Yes.
words. And it takes about 20 minutes. Not takes, but they give you about 20 minutes to do this. All right. Now, there are a couple of reasons why we prefer to start with task two, that is IELTS essay writing. Okay? We prefer to go with this because it is a little difficult compared to your task one. So it sometimes takes more time. So we prefer to start teaching from here. Okay. Task two. So we will start with task two from our end as well. Uh,
Okay.
okay. Now, task two, the first thing that we will do in this in task two, as we understand, as we learn, is paraphrase. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This would be the first thing that we would learn. Then we would go for essay structure. Okay. And after this, we come down to essay type. So we have opinion essay. Okay. And this you get agree, disagree. I think we spoke about this, right?
Right.
I'll just keep it brief. So advantage and then problem solution. and discussion. Then there is two part as well. Two part. Okay. Now, the first, when we start from here, the first thing that we start with is paraphrase. Can you
Yes, sir.
try to describe what would be IELTS paraphrase?
Where you have like a stem statement and without changing its meaning, we have to write the same sentence, but we cannot repeat the words given in the statement.
To a very large extent, right?
Okay.
Now, if you ask me what exactly is the meaning of the word paraphrase, if there is a definition in here, the word paraphrase can be defined as expressing the same idea using different words or sentence structures. Using different words or sentence structure. Okay. And all this without changing the original meaning. Okay. Now, some things you need to be careful in this is no repeating of words. Okay. Then varied lexical resource. All right. And about 33% of your marks in IELTS is decided by how you paraphrase it. So this is a very important part of your IELTS writing. You should know this thing by heart. Okay? We will see
Yes.
an example. We'll see an example of how paraphrasing is done. And for that, I need to pick up. This is a question that was there in an IELTS test maybe 5 or 6 years back. Okay? Some employers want to be able to contact their staff at all times. You can on holidays. Okay? Does
Yes, sir.
this development have more advantage or disadvantage? Now, since we are just learning to write the paraphrase, only the paraphrase as of now, we will only take into consideration the stem statement, that is this statement. Till here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Will not go beyond that. Now, what I want you to do is try and see if you can actually paraphrase this. Give it a shot.
Yes, sir. I'll just write it down once.
Yeah, please write it down and send it to me. Your handwriting should be clear.
Yes, sir. I was just
Yeah.
writing it.
All right. Some employees want to be able to contact their staff at all times, even on holidays. Okay. Now, do you think this is right? I mean, what do you think? What percentage of this is right, apparently?
Mm, I feel it's correct because
Mm. Because?
because because in the question they've written that at all times. I've changed that to constant. I'm not sure like what all could I change for employees. So uh, that's why I just changed the position.
Mm. No, no, you tell me. Okay, let's see.
Is this not right?
Sorry?
I
Sorry,
feel
you're
it
saying?
because of the first part, like because in the question there's written some employees and I have written few companies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if that'll be correct term to use or replace employees with. Otherwise, I
Okay,
feel the other part of the sentence, I feel that should be the correct one.
okay, let's
Paraphrase.
see. Now, paraphrasing is something that takes a lot of time to master. It always gives us a false sense of confidence, especially people who speak English. It gives them this confidence that yes, I'm pretty right. Maybe one or two sentence, or maybe one or two words I might be using it incorrectly, but mostly 90% of the time I'm correct. It's a pseudo feeling that people get. It's not your fault, just that we are so used to it. Now, what is the difference between some and few?
Some some is few only, no? Isn't it the same thing?
Sorry?
Some is like a number of employees or a number of people.
Okay, and
Is
few?
that correct?
Okay. The main difference between some and few is that some is unspecified amount, all right? And few
Right.
is a small number. Okay.
Right.
So is it the same thing?
No, it's
No.
not.
Okay. What is employees? Employees
Um,
are the people who
the
hire you, right?
right, the people who hire
Hire you,
employees.
isn't it? Companies is what? Company is an organization, isn't it?
Right.
What is the meaning of want?
They like you want it to be like that. You, you want something to go your way.
Mhm. Then what is preferred?
like it's like kind of an opinion, like
Mhm.
it would be good or appreciated if it goes this
Mm.
way.
Want is desire, okay? And prefer is choice. You have two things and you prefer one, right?
Right.
To be able to contact. So, are they talking about maintaining constant communication? Does it mean
I
you're saying they, in the question, in the STEM statement, they're saying to be able to contact their staff at all times?
mm, right.
Does
But
it say,
I felt that like constant communication is like where you can call or message the staff or the employer anytime if they desire to.
do they want to maintain or they want to be able to? What is the difference between maintain and able to?
Maintain is doing it constantly, and to
Mhm.
be able to is like at your own preferred or your comfortable zone. For example, for instance, it's like if they're free at one particular time, they just want to message or give a call to their staff and get the work done, not um not caring that if any other person is free or available at that particular time.
Mm, okay, we will not get into that. But to
Mhm.
be able to be able to means ability, right? And maintain, what does maintain means? Maintain means to keep. In here, they are talking about in the actual question statement, they're talking about having the ability to contact them, being reachable. What they're trying to say is that they want their employees to be reachable. And what you are
Right.
talking about is they should be in constant touch,
Okay.
right? I can be
Uh,
communicable. That means you can communicate to me. And then I can pack myself in up in a box and I completely isolate myself. That's the option. So what they want in here is that they should be able to, there should be an option for them to contact their staff at all times. Now,
but
where, when you paraphrased, where is your this sentence at all times?
I changed it to like constant. I thought that I could change it to that.
Does constant does constant mean the same thing at all times?
Now that I look at it, no, it doesn't.
No, what does it mean?
Sorry?
What does it mean?
At all times?
At all times and constant, what is the difference?
So, like, at all times, um, it's like continuously or doing it constantly at all times.
Okay, that could be the reason, but another bigger reason than that is at all times. At all times is a phrase, and
Uh,
constant is an adjective,
mm,
right?
right.
With their employees. Okay. Now, other biggest factor, or one of the other biggest thing that you have to be careful when you do this thing is concentration. This is employers, and we have taken it as employees. My
Oh,
R, my R and S may look similar, but this is distinctively an O.
right. Wait. Oh, right. Okay. Impulse is.
You're saying something?
No, I was just correcting it.
So how do you
I
feel
have to
now?
work on my handwriting as well. I have to correct. Yeah,
Yes,
no, I see the things. Like they may seem simple, but it's actually not.
it is actually not.
Yeah,
People have a misconception that IELTS examination is a gateway to their better dreams. It is actually not a gateway, it is a wall that keeps you out of good place.
right.
Right? It is like a defense mechanism you have. It is not a welcome bridge. It is the guns on the parapet. It is guns on the line. So if you don't do this, if you don't take this seriously, it is not that easy as it looks like,
Yes, sir.
right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Would you want to try doing this once again?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's take a different one in that case. Mm, Let's think. Let this be the stem statement now. I want you to try and paraphrase this.
Yes, sir. Just a minute.
Mhm. Okay, I want you to maintain a small diary or a few pages at the end of your notebook and take a note of words that you mispronounce. Okay? You mispronounce, you mispronounce comfortable. It is not comfortable. It is comfortable. Okay? It is,
Um, okay.
if you want to know how it is written, it is as Kamf, Kamf, T B L. So it is Kamf, T B L E. Comfortable, right?
It's
This is the pronunciation.
yes. Sir, I sent it to you.
So, right, I have received it. So more and more people are moving away from agricultural background to locate cities in order to look for work. An increasing number of individuals are leaving farming communities. Community. Okay, so is communities the same thing as background?
Um, I mean, I feel that because community refers to group of people living in the same place, and
Mhm.
in the question it says moving away from agriculture backgrounds. So I thought that I could use it.
Okay. Well, community refers to a group of people. Background refers to a person's past experience, probably the surrounding that he's coming from, his work, probably work and origin. So it is more of work or origin, right? Community, on the other
Right.
hand, is a group of people living together.
Right. Okay.
Okay. An increasing number
Yes.
of individuals are leaving farming communities. Uh, what is the difference between relocate and migrate?
Migrating is like um moving from one place to another. And sorry, please.
Sorry.
Uh, sorry, sir. Could I just have a minute? There's a lot of background noise.
Okay.
Oh, let me time. Sorry, sir.
It's
Just
okay.
notice. 5 minutes. Yes, sir.
So, what is the difference between relocate and migrate?
Migrate is when you're leaving one place and you're moving to another.
Mhm.
Like you're and is relocating or relocation like
So, what would be the difference between relocate, migrate, and immigrate?
immigrate. So can I explain it by using an example?
Mhm.
Immigrate, like for example, if you're moving into
Yeah.
a country,
There's a lot
so
of there's a
that's
lot of
immigrate.
there's a lot of background noise. I can hear you, but I'm not able to understand you.
So now is it better?
Mhm. Okay, so what's the difference between relocate, migrate, and immigrate?
So immigrate is, for example, if you're moving into a country, so that's immigration.
Mhm.
And migrate is when you're moving from one country to another, for example.
No. Relocate is to move to a new place. Okay? Move to a new place. Now, this can be permanently as well. We are relocating. Migrate is to move from one country to another country. Move from one country to another. Okay. Immigrate is to move to another country permanently.
Yes.
Understood the difference? So, what you have used in here, migrate instead of relocate, would that be the right choice of word?
No.
Mm, You have used this urban, which is good. For cities, you have used urban, that is good. Urban areas in search of employment opportunities. Okay, this is also good. A choice of word, employment opportunities. I hope this is not AI, is it?
No, sir. No, sir. This is just my memory that clicked. So in 10th grade, I believe, I had environmental management. So we had a topic related to this. I remember the terms from that.
All right, so let's see how this should have been written. Now, remember one thing, in language, nobody is perfect. That is why in language, you never get 100 out of 100 because there is always somebody who can write it better. Okay, so I'll try and write this in the best possible manner that I can. You have written a lot of things you have done right. Your choice of words are good, just that your vocabulary still needs to be sharpened a little bit more. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
if I would have written this one, I would have written it the same way that you have written. I would not have changed anything in that. And I would have said an increasing number of people. I would have used people
Okay.
are, I would have used moving. Okay. I would have also used drifting. I would have used mm, this is one more word. I'm just not getting that. Mm, can't use this word in English in this at this place I cannot use, but there is also a word. I'm sure you must have heard of this word. I'm writing it so that it gets into your vocabulary. Have you heard this word?
Ex-
Exodus. Exodus means
Exodus.
Exodus means mass movement. Okay. So I would have said Exodus. This is very high vocabulary. This is a band 8, band 9 vocabulary that we are doing here. Okay. So I
Yes.
would have written moving, drifting, or and then I would have continued um, from an um, agriculture. Or I would have also used farming. Right? I can also use farming, right? Farming.
Um,
Yeah. Yes,
so I
please.
have a question.
Mhm.
In the question it's already written agricultural. So
Mhm.
would it be fine to use agricultural again?
There are some words that you will not find a substitute for. So do
Okay.
not put that into yourself that you have to change every word. Sometimes you will really not have a substitute. Okay. And
Okay.
I do not want you to, have this thing in your mind that every word I have to change because if you get any such word that you cannot change, you will be stuck if you get that thought in your mind all the time. In examination hall, when you
Okay.
go there, you'll get stuck. So words that can be changed, please do. Words that cannot be, don't try too much.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Farming background. Farming, what was it? Farming background to relocate to cities in order to look for work. So I can say, um, to I can also say cities. I can say urban. I can say metros, right? Um, or I can also say tier one city, right? Or cities. Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes. In
Yeah.
search of, I can say, what you got to say? Employment opportunities, right? I can say work, or what else can I say? Is there any
Mm,
other word that I can use?
sir,
I can say career,
job opportunities.
job. I can also say
Right.
career. No. Okay. And
Yes.
okay. So this is one way that you can write. Now let's go and see the other one, this one. Okay. Now this one
Yes.
is a little different than the one that we did right now. So there are not many ways that you can write this one, to be honest with you. And
Okay, sir.
it says few companies. So instead of few, I would go with it's you. This is yours. Okay. Some companies. So instead of some, I can say many. So
Okay.
many instead of employers, I can say many bosses,
Mm,
right? Many bosses expect their employees, one else, or I can say workforce, mhm, right?
yes, sir.
Or what else can I use for employees?
Mm, expected employees, workforce. Um,
Can I say staff?
yeah.
Hmm? Is there anything I can say? I can say associates as well,
Right. Okay.
right?
Yes, sir.
Associates. And then what does it say? At all times. So many bosses expect their employees, but mm, to to be reachable or available, right? Uh,
Yes,
be
sir.
in touch. I'm just giving you variation. Once we start writing, we will pick up the best one, okay? Be in
Yes, sir.
touch. And what does it say? At all times, be in touch 24 by 7. Or we can say, uh, what else can I say? 24 by 7. Mm, At any time, right?
Yes,
And
sir.
then even on holidays, you say even on non-working day, right?
Yes,
Or
sir. Um, Sir, for like at all times, can
Mhm.
we also say non-stop or round the
Mm.
clock?
Round the clock, you can say round the clock. Round the clock is more appropriate because we're talking in terms of time here. So more appropriate would be round the clock. All right.
Got
So
it, sir.
this is what your paraphrasing is. Okay. Now
Yes.
it was more than what you anticipated, right?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. So your assignment for the next session, before the next session is you need to do 10 paraphrase.
10 paraphrase it, right?
Mhm. Do you have the time to do that?
Yes, sir. I'll get the time out. So when's our next class?
I think it's day after tomorrow. I think so. I think it's day
Mm,
after tomorrow.
Thursday. Okay. Yeah. I can do it. It's okay.
Let me just check because I don't remember. Today is what day?
Today's Tuesday.
Tuesday, right? So yeah, day after tomorrow,
Okay. Yeah,
Thursday.
I can do it.
Mhm. All right, so that's about it for today.
Yes, sir.
And
So could you share
please,
this document?
this one, okay, I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.